Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Wednesday, the 3rd of June, 2015. We've got some economic data coming out tomorrow. Should be a little more interesting than what we've had so far this week, hopefully. We've got the NBA mortgage index at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. We've got the ADP employment change. That can be an important number at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Trade balance an hour before the bell. That's definitely an important number. ISM services 30 minutes in can also move the market. Then we have crude oil inventories an hour in, and the Fed beige book at 2 p.m. Eastern. So a lot of data. Said coming into the week, I thought Wednesday and Thursday had the chance to be the better trading days of the week, and hopefully they will. Not expecting to find a lot in my daily chart scans for the report for our customers tomorrow, just because the market continues to retrace this same space, and we'll talk about exactly what a retrace was today. But at any rate, here's a look at the ES front month futures contract daily chart. We're still sitting in this same area that we've been in and talking about since February or so, and really even going back to about December, although there was a little more volatility back then at least. And definitely, if you look at this, the last, let's say 3 weeks has been just horrific in a 35-point range or so on the ES for 3 weeks. So, and the funny thing is, we got 16, 20, let's say 20 points of range today, but it's basically the same 20 as yesterday. So the S&P lost 2 points for the session today. The NDX, NASDAQ 100 lost 13. Here's that chart, also pretty unexciting. The SOX down 8, a little bit of a rollover after that spike up last week. Biotech's down 15 to 16 points. Google up 4, bucking the trend, up almost 5 actually, and it was higher midday. Apple down 0.5 point. Boy, Apple's really been boring in this window too, hasn't it? VIX up 0.27, and it was higher earlier. That's at least good news that the VIX is rising a bit. We got the crude oil inventories, the crude oil futures contract closing at 61.07. It's, I believe, the second highest close of the year, so that's back up a bit. There's gold up about $6. The trend, 1.13 is the 10-day moving average after a low close, only 0.74 today. So the trend's starting to roll back over here a bit. And volume, 1.58 billion shares, so really back to weak volume after a day or two up. That really didn't do anything for us. Friday and Monday weren't super exciting, and yet the volume was up. Now the volume's down. We did have a better trading day we did have a better trading day on Tuesday than I thought than on Monday. The futures action was really clean for us, and we did well in the futures, and we had some stock picks on top of it. All right, let's take a look, though, at the action, because I just want you to see. Don't these days look like mirror images of each other, essentially? Last 2 days, we've headed down initially, found a low about anywhere from 30 to an hour in, headed back up, filled basically even going into the lunch hour for the session, rose up to sweep the highs of the day and the high of the prior day, basically, or close to it. Right at the late part of the lunch hour, maybe when you're coming back for the last 2 hours there, and then rolled back down and closed right at the purple VWAP line. So they're basically 2 identical days in a row, maybe shifted 2 points lower or 3 points lower, same ranges. It's horrible. I mean, there's just nothing to be done. I do like the downside a little better than the upside at the moment. I'm still looking to see if we get a downward move here in the market. And I think that's where the action will be, but nothing we can do until it comes. So all the data tomorrow, maybe something will get things moving. If not, we'll try to find something. I don't see that I'll have much in my daily report when I go through my scans here, but we'll be calling it in the lab as usual. Charts brought to you by eSignal. If you do find these videos useful, please like them on YouTube. It does help us out. Have a good trading Wednesday.